Comments? Yes, Mayor and Council, I have our Public Works Director queued up to give you another short update on the 91 project with some upcoming closures, some openings, just a good variety of information for you. Nelson, take it away.
Good evening. This is just a follow-up of my last presentation. Quick update about a couple of our projects. First one is the Green River project widening. This week we've completed all the curb and gutter concrete work, and so this week we are now paving the entire width of the road. So by the end of this week we're going to have everything paved out to 3 lanes each direction. However, that means that we'll have 2 lanes in each direction for the rest of the job. We need to use 1 lane still because we got to work on the medians and we've got to work on the side medians as well. We'll be doing that work for the rest of the duration of the job. We'll also be installing sidewalks. We want the sidewalks installed by Christmas. And if everything goes to plan, with weather permitting, we'll be done with the job around March 2016. We'll have all the landscaping and all the medians complete. We also met with the principal today of the Coronita Elementary School and some of the school representatives to talk about the impact of the 91 freeways had on congestion around the school. And we threw around a couple different ideas. One thing we've already done was we installed what we call the piano keys in the crosswalk. There's 1 crossing guard there right now. Still not getting people to slow down as effectively as like, though. So we're thinking about, and with the cooperation of RCTC, is to install a flashing beacon at this crosswalk in both directions. RCTC's offered to pay for that function, so we'll start that process now. We're also looking at other options out there, striping, restricting parking during certain hours of the day, because teachers and students are having a hard time to even get to school. Traffic is backed up so much. When it stops out there, they can't even get to the school itself. So that's going to be a work in progress for a while. Mayor Montanez mentioned last time about a mobile app that people can access to take a look at the travel, certain cameras. I thought it might be an opportunity to point out what that application is. As he mentioned, we have 6 cameras right now online. You can go to the app, and if you have an Apple, you go to the App Store, and if you go to Android, you can go to the Google Play Store. Download the application. Once you have it on your phone, you click on the traffic button, and it'll take you to the list of traffic signals that we have cameras on that you can look at. You click on that button, and you can see the traffic in real time. So before you take off, you can see what it looks like. I thought this was awesome.
Go back to that one, if you would, please. There's 3 of the cameras where you can actually see the freeway in the background. This one, the the Lincoln and 6th Street one. Actually, I think there's even more than that. There's the California and Ontario one. But if you look at that, once it's going live, you can actually see the freeway traffic and the speed that it's moving. And that, in addition to seeing the on-ramp and traffic going to the on-ramps, is really invaluable because you can actually see that the traffic is in fact moving, because a lot of people are going all the way down to Green River to get on the freeway when the freeway is actually moving at Main Street.
Actually, I have a video to show just that coming right up.
Okay.
Okay. I also thought this would be a good opportunity to talk about the 91 project website. This website has a wealth of information. Anybody wants to know what's going on. First thing I'd like to point out is you can actually sign up for construction alerts. So I haven't done that yet. You can go on this website, click on the button over on the left side of the screen, and it'll email you all the notices you ever want to know what's going on. So once a week they send out standard notices to give a current update. They also post new things coming up. For example, if they're going to shut down the 71 freeway for a weekend, they'll send that notice out so everybody's advised of it. On that site, you can also go to the construction alerts page, and you go to this page, you can narrow down your search if you're looking for particular things. For example, if you're looking for ramp closures, you click on that button, and it'll modify the list to just ramp closures. I think this is a good time to also talk about, this site allows people to go online and file their ideas, complaints, or concerns, whatever it is. And recently we've had several people do just that. So we had Juan, Eileen, Kathy, Donna, Cynthia, and Lynn all came on this site, put in their recommendations, their suggestions, their ideas, and we were able to take that information, and we're actually implementing a lot of their ideas and suggestions. So I encourage people to go to this site and try to put that information in. We log it in. We make sure everybody gets their question addressed. So we'll get back to you saying, okay, we're looking into it, or we resolved it, or implemented it. But we want to make sure we acknowledge everybody who comes on site. Buena Vista just opened this morning. They lowered the road. It's not complete yet, though, and I think that's important to note. There's still some work going on out there, so there'll still be some closures. It may include some weekend work and some holiday periods. It's necessary for them to complete the improvements along the side of the road, the bridge itself, but the intent is to have the road open now continuously, especially during weekdays. And when the job gets near completion, we'll come back and put a final cap on it. So I don't want anybody thinking this is the final job just yet. Also, big event today was the eastbound Grand Boulevard off-ramp has been closed. It has been closed indefinitely. That's a big factor because what we need to do for the next phase. As we mentioned last time, we have several things that have to happen before we can close the ramps. And so the first one is now we close the off-ramp, and that allows us to proceed with the construction of the extension of the 2nd Street. But I also mentioned that we needed to have Main Street upgraded. We wanted to get that restriped. We wanted to get it, the signals modified, and that has been done. That has changed traffic circulation significantly. In fact, this video shows the restriping we've done. We've dedicated 2 right turn lanes, 1 through lane for southbound traffic, and then for the northbound traffic, we will have 1 continuous through lane, and we have 1 dedicated left turn lane. The timing has been adjusted so we can clear this area out. We've been watching this since we've implemented it. It now works much more efficiently. This was a crucial component to get done before the ramp could be closed. And so we've been watching this for some time to make sure it works properly. On the other side, if you're coming from 3rd Street going northbound, we wanted to make sure this side also cleared out. We didn't want to have traffic backing up here. So we've been watching this area. We make sure the traffic signals are timed properly. Now people going northbound can continue right straight through. Those heading on the freeway, we want to make sure that queue clears up through each green light. It's been fairly successful. As long as the freeway is moving even a little bit, it's clearing out. Next is the restoration of Lincoln Avenue. This morning, they just opened it up again with some new lanes out there. It's important Lincoln gets completely done by early December. We're looking about December 7th. We want that done. In fact, this Sunday night, at 9 o'clock at night, they're going to close the entire Lincoln exchange over the freeway. So from 9 o'clock at night to 5 o'clock in the morning, that's going to be closed. So we're going to get the word out. Don't use that night. They're going to be restriping the entire roadway. So it's a major change to help get ready for the next phase. And now that the off-ramp has been closed, they can complete the segment between the Buena Vista and Vicentia. That's necessary to complete the 2nd Street all the way to D Street now. This will be complete by December 7th. When this is complete, we want it to be fully operational. We want to see how Main Street's going to work. We want to see how Lincoln's going to function for an entire week before they come back and they close the on-ramp for the Grand Boulevard for westbound traffic. And that concludes my report.
All right, any questions?